Hello YouTubers, what is up? This is SS99 here coming at you guys with a remake of my Lightsworn deck profile. Before I begin, I just want to apologize for not posting videos, but I've just been cleaning my house and yeah, I've just been busy. But without further ado, let's go ahead and just take a small look at it. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because this is pretty similar to the one I had built last time. I just made a few changes. Actually, I made a lot of changes, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, well, for one thing, I cut it down to 2 Light Ray Diabolos because I just noticed that 3 is definitely too much. But two's good enough. And I cut it down to 2 Lilas because you don't need more than 2. And I cut it down to 1 Raikou. I just feel that Raikou's not really as relevant as he used to be. And we still got our 3 Luminos, but I cut it down to 1 Maiden, and I also added Aaron to the deck, and Jane, and I cut it down to 1 Felice, and I decided to add like an extra Raiden because Raiden is busted. He's just like a walking walking card trooper. It's pretty sick. And I cut it down to 1 Wolf too because I hate drawing into this guy. I just hated drawing into this guy because you can't normal summon him. He can only be special summoned if he got discarded from the deck. But anyway, I decided to add 3 Curry Bandits to this deck because Curry Bandit is really, really good. Oh my gosh. So you can look at the top 5 cards of your deck, and you can add 1 spell or trap card you see to your hand, and then the rest go to the graveyard. This just makes sure that you get all your spells and traps that you need, like Solar Recharge, you might need that, or maybe Soul Charge, or Needlebug Nest, which we'll talk about that in a few seconds. And instead of running 3 Necro Gardna, I decided to run 3 Rainbow Karibo. I just feel that Rainbow Karibo is better, and here's why. When Necro Garden is in your hand, it's obviously going to make you mad, because you want Necro Garden in your graveyard. And the only way to get him in your graveyard is if your opponent either destroys him by battle, or if you discard him with the effect of Lumina. I mean, the list goes on. But Rainbow Karibo has 2 effects. One from which involves your hand, and the other from which involves your graveyard. So, if he's in your hand and your opponent declares an attack, you can equip this card from your hand to that monster, and that monster can't attack at all. That's really good. And when he's in your graveyard, and you have no monsters on the field, when it declares a direct attack, you can special summon him from your graveyard, but the only bad part is he's going to be banished afterwards. Otherwise, he'd just be broken as crap. So, he's like Necro Gardna, but better, in my opinion. And that's pretty much the only reason why I run Rainbow Karibo. If it weren't for the price of Rainbow Karibo and Curry Bandit, I'd actually get this deck in real life, but yeah, it's a little pricey. And let's see. Oh yeah, I decided to add Soul Charge because you do discard a lot of monsters. And I just feel like 2 is definitely a little too much. So, if you draw it, you win. If you don't, then you still might win. That's just the way I look at it. You do discard a lot of monsters, so Soul Charge might come in handy. And last but not least, I added Needlebug Nest. The reason why I add Needlebug Nest is because you can activate this on your opponent's turn, and say that they declare an attack and you have no monsters on the field and you activate this. If you discard Wolf, and they don't have too strong of a monster attacking, then let's just say that it stops the attack. Or if you discard Felice. I mean, it's that good. Oh gosh. Yeah, Lightsworns are busted with the new support. Oh, and one more change I believe I added to the deck was Star Eater, because Star Eater's a really good synchro monster. I decided to... I think I ran like 3 Michaels, if I remember correctly. I only run 2 now. But I decided to run another Star, or just run Star Eater, because Star Eater is really, really good. You can actually make him if you synchro summon him using a Dragon Ruler or Light Ray Diabolus and Raiden. So yeah, really good. Extra deck, I mean, that's pretty much the only change I made to the extra deck. The side deck I didn't really fool with too much because I didn't know what to put in there, honestly. So I'm just going to skim through my extra deck so you can sort of see what's going on. I know the quality of my webcam is probably bad, and I apologize. But I'm not going to talk about the side deck because, like I said, this is just something I've been working around, and I don't know what I should put for a side deck yet. But hopefully, if I can come up with something, I can post that in another video in the near future. And yeah, that's pretty much my redone of Lightsworn. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Thanks for watching, and if you have any advice on how to make this Lightsworn deck even better, just go ahead and put it in the comments below. I really want to hear your opinions. And have an awesome day. Peace.